Hello, welcome back to my channel, Enjoy Plans. Today I have a plan with me featuring this really cute art set that was exclusive art from Glam Planner, from Celise Studios, and it is just my aesthetic. I believe the kit was called Pinecones and Spruce, and I love the modern twist, the olive green, the black and white print. I don't know. I just love it. It's definitely the home decor look that I go for, and I have a lot of the elements in the full boxes. It also reminds me a lot of Hearth and Hand from Magnolia at Target, and that was like all I registered for when we got married, and still my favorite section in Target. So when I saw this kit, I was like, yep, sold, done, has to have a week in my planner. And I really considered it for January. And I think I know a couple people that are using it in January just because it doesn't scream Christmas with the colors. And then I kind of reworked my schedule and decided to move it up just because it was festive and I wanted the different colors in my month of December spread. I started with a really bright kit, then I did more of the reddish tones last week, and this one I wanted more neutral, and then next week's more traditional. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and it looks really good in my opinion at the very end. So I'm excited to show you how it all turned out. But I did get a mini kit, and then I added on the glitter headers, and I added on the double boxing, which to me was chef's kiss, the best part of this art set. So I had to include that, and I decided to not do an extender because I really just don't have that much going, and this week was the perfect week because this is my first weekend on winter break, so Saturday and Sunday of this week are just chill. They're really, really chill. We don't have any plans this weekend, so I knew that putting a double box with no extender wouldn't, I would be able to still mark all of my plans and not be hurting for space, if that makes sense. So I am happy with that because sometimes extenders, they're great for some weeks, and then those double box extenders just sometimes end up being way too much. Especially with a mini kit, I barely have enough boxes and have to be super strategic as it is. So, long story long, this week worked out perfectly for this kit format. I really wish that there was maybe more olive green or more of that color that is on Thursday's date cover. It's like a slate green. I don't know, like a mix between dark green and gray. And it's so pretty. And I just wish that maybe one of the more neutral colors got to be the one color of the week instead of that pretty color. Because that color on Thursday is so unique. It's so unique. So I just wish there's more of that. I did end up pulling in some olive green boxes on my own just to fill in the rest of the week because I was already so short on boxes, and I just have realized that mini kits work, but like I said, I do have to stretch them and be really strategic. So I opted to use bougie boxes, and I have noticed that I love bougie boxes for mostly the functionality of being able to reposition any sticker that I place on top of it, and it makes it so easy and so smooth versus just putting it straight on the paper where it's stuck unless I bring out undo, which that ends up taking longer, becoming a mess, and yeah. So bougie boxes do the trick. And I ended up not using any other foil this week and just using bougie boxes. So I picked out a bougie box roll that I have, and I believe it's from Crust Press, and I think it's the rose gold color, which you're probably really confused because I don't have any shades of pink in this spread, and it's definitely more of kind of a pinky rose gold. However, it blends seamlessly, and when it's laid down, it looks just like the color on Tuesday and Saturday, that kind of a light beige-ish or darker beige color. And it seriously works seamlessly. It looks so good. It looks perfect. And for only using it just for bougie boxes, not any other foil, it was match made in heaven. I'm super happy with it. And I will try to capture it at the end. But yeah, going back to the decor style of this art set, it's just so pretty. Like, I wish my gifts were wrapped like that. My house looks somewhat like I have some of those elements, like the green triangles on the mantle, and I have that milk and cookies tray. Even though I don't have kids, it's just cute. I have a bench that looks like what I put on the sidebar and then on Monday, and I have a tree just like that. I have a little fa la la, like a hanging thing like that. So just looking at it makes me so excited. Up at the top, I did put those wreath countdowns from Carly Plans, and last week I wasn't able to incorporate them in, but I put them in my Planning Roses planner using washi strips behind it as kind of almost like a divider. And then 2 weeks ago, I used them and was able to incorporate them in my full boxes. And this week, I didn't want to cover up any of the art in the full boxes, so I placed it up at the top, and it works perfectly because Glam Planner already has less deco, I feel like, than other shops. So being able to put those wreaths up there just helped with the deco process and filled up that space so nicely. Up at the sidebar, I also placed the December script, which is from Sugar Pop Fizz, and unfortunately their shop is on break, which is not really that unfortunate. It's great. I said this in a prior video, but I love when shops take breaks for themselves because it's needed. They're humans, and I'm happy for them. Then I'm trying to see, what else did I do? I am just adding, it's those little dots that come with the Glam Planner kit, which, let me know, are you a fan of those little dots? Yay or nay? I think that they're comical. Like, sometimes I wish there was some more of them because there's only like 8, but I do like that they do filled in some of those bald spots up at the top without bringing in foil. So I guess I'm a fan from that perspective. The little date numbers that I used this week on the date covers are from Kinsey's Creations, and they're just a simple script, and I really like that. I'm not sure. I haven't checked out her website since she's reopened, so I'm not sure if she has that yet. And if she does, I highly recommend. I love those little scripts. Script date numbers, whatever they're called. They're so perfect. I'm adding in my highlight sticker from the Fruity Sticker Co. And that olive green, I feel like matched perfectly. And I am adding a countdown which I will add in a little bit. So moving on to how I'm marking school this week, I am using school scripts from Sugar Pop Fizz in that same font, which is font 3 or font C. And that's the same as my sidebar. And then I am using little backpacks from Carly Plans, I believe. No, I changed it. Sorry, that's such autopilot. I decided to pull in these really cute little paper clips that are holiday themed with reindeer from Paper and Milk. Just because I'm really trying to use up some of these holiday stickers. I don't have a ton, but I do have quite a bit that you can only use for a small window, and certain spreads they don't go with. So I'm really in a use it phase and just want to use them while I have them. And if I need to restock, I will restock next year, but just want to use instead of buying more, if that makes sense. You can see kind of the full boxes. I did that off camera, or the bougie boxes off camera. But for Saturday and Sunday, I basically just cut a full box underlay in half and then just trim it a little just to fit the little section in between. Then I added that I have a hair appointment, and that hair doodle is from Carly Plans. And then that little appointment script on Wednesday is from Carly Plans, and that paper clip is from Sugar Pop Fit. Here is the finished spread. Let's see if I can try to capture some of this foil. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. It's really, really fine, but it works out so well. I'm really, really happy with how this spread turned out. Even though I wasn't a fan of these two colors, I feel like cohesively, it really is a good balance because of the darker colors, and the full boxes are a little bit darker. So I see the vision and I really enjoyed. Any kits with olive green I love, and just, yeah, love this kit. So this week, I think I talked about kind of in my pre-planning, but some of my other favorite stickers this week were pulling in these Beneva Creations wrapping gifts, and then the wrapped gift scripts is from Letters to Apollo. And I love this little snowflake and gingerbread cookies, and those are from Honey Inked. And I also really love bringing in these little Coffee Monsterz Co TVs, and then the Hallmark movies, which is actually a custom from Carly Plans. So those are some of my highlights this week. I want to do better about remembering to kind of highlight some of my favorite stickers of the week. And that is pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed this spread. I'm excited to show you Christmas spread next week. Well, this is Christmas too, but like true Christmas week. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye everyone.